Hello, love. I hope that you're having a great day. My name is Beth. I am a joy coach. I help people find more joy in their lives so they can stop being miserable and have more fun. Today's question is, what do you like to daydream about? Or do you even daydream? I am a huge daydreamer, and daydreaming for me is more about what do I want to happen in the future kind of thing. Or at least that's what I'm talking about right now. Sometimes there's the daydreams where you just like mind wanders and you think about all kinds of random and crazy things. And that's always fun too. But like the daydreaming that I'm kind of talking about is like letting your mind wander and think about what things can happen in the future. And in a positive way, not like negative things that can happen in the future. But things like, for example, I daydream about vacations. I love traveling. And I love going on vacations and all that fun stuff. Ooh, there's a bug. Sorry, there was a bug. So I like to daydream about vacations. And I also like to daydream about like what I want to do with my life and like how I want my business to go and where I want it to go. Sorry, we're having a little meltdown here. There's John D. sneaking in. So she's silly sometimes. Anyways, so daydreaming I like to daydream about like vacations I'm going to take, or like what I'm going to do with my business in the future and how that stuff's going to go, all that fun stuff. And that's important and helpful because one, it gives you something to look forward to. A lot of the things they say is that sometimes, like with a vacation, you get more joy out of the anticipation of the vacation than the actual vacation. Because it's like you get to, like when you're planning the vacation and think about it ahead of time, you get excited, you think about it, you think about the things you might do on vacation or who you might go with and where you might go and all that fun stuff. And you think about all like the fun and positive things about it. And it also gives you something to look forward to so that like it makes things that you're doing in your life that you may not necessarily want to do, it makes it a little easier because you have this goal in mind. So like, for example, if you don't enjoy your job so much, like having a vacation to look forward to can be very helpful and make you enjoy your job a little bit more, because you have something to look forward to. Or maybe not necessarily, like if your job totally sucks, it may just make it a little bit more tolerable, which is baby steps, and that's fine. So daydreaming can help with that because you can, look toward, have something to look forward to kind of like occupy your mind from it not being so fun. And, so that can be very helpful. But it just kind of trains your brain to think about some things that you enjoy, while possibly doing something you don't like so much. And that can work also for when you are, like thinking about what you want to do with your life, like if you have a business or like if you're working on a promotion or, stuff like that. Like it helps give you ideas of things you might want to do, and it gets your brain thinking about like the future and the things that you could do, that you might want to do. Sometimes, and it can also help your brain think about different ways to make whatever you want to happen. So So daydreaming can be very, very like fun and useful and helpful. But sometimes, like, if you're not very experienced in it, like if you don't really do it very much, then it can be a little challenging. So sometimes you just kind of have to start with some small little steps, and then, you know, kind of build from there. Like anything, it takes practice, especially if you've not done it, or if you've not done it since you were a little kid. Sometimes it can take practice. So let me know in the comments what you daydream about, or if you need help trying to figure out how to daydream, or like what options are to daydream about, or whatever. If you need any help with that, just send me a message, let me know, and I hope that you have a great day. Bye.